Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it is I am the one and only Mexi here, and I am back for yet again for the likes of the Mexi Toys videos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some more of Let's Play of Super Mario 3D All-Stars while we playing through Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo Switch. So, last time we have basically managed to able to, well, fully completed the forms of Peanut Park by not only collecting the rest of the forms of those blue coins, but also we did manage to able to completely done with the 100 coin shine sprites on that world, and also we did manage to able to did done the first half of the forms of Noki Bay. So as a result though, that so far we've actually collected 19 of those blue coins in addition to 4 shine sprites altogether. So yeah, kind of think about it, it's actually gone a lot faster than I thought it was. So today, for this video, is the fact that we're about to be able to continue things on in Noki Bay, and hopefully we'll try to able to wrap things up, everything on that world, before we move on to the next one. So anyway, let's just go ahead and just go back up there, on to episode 5, El Partísimos Surf Swim. I think that's what it's called anyway. So anyway, yeah, it has been a really long while since I actually did manage to able to finally return to that Super Mario 3D All-Stars Let's Play as far as Super Mario Sunshine game is concerned, because obviously you notice about the fact that as far as what I, including Ray the Flying Squirrel, that he's also be back, just recently yesterday, for the sake of the SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Let's Play. So as a result though, yeah, because we obviously had a great time going into Cyprus again after 10 years ago, so even then though, it's definitely worth a wait, even especially noticeable about the fact that I was very enjoying the actual holiday by that time. So as a result though, stuff like, you know, nice hot sunny weather, and also on top of that, the forms of a lot of beaches to go to, and most importantly for me though, is having very delicious meals there, and also some interesting places to go to, like the mini golf place, and of course let's not forget to ourselves about the fact that I've already mentioned this several times during the course of the Super Mario Sunshine playthrough on the Super Mario 3D All-Stars version, that, oh man, I had a lot of fun playing not only ping pong, in this case table tennis, and also say applies to forms of the billiards or snooker game. So yeah, I'm very pleased able to actually just able to experience that particular villa. That way I can able to enjoy myself with the actual relaxation, or in some cases anyway, the entire vacation. So yeah, it's definitely recommendable for me though, but at least luckily I'm still safe, especially noticeable about the fact that despite the forms of that new variant still shows up. So anyways, episode 6, The Shell's Secret. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead to able to actually hit up there, to able to actually enter the shell itself. So anyway, because of this though, today's day is of course the 29th of June today, in this case in 2022 today. So potentially speaking, until we only got about 2 more days to go until we move on to the second half of the forms of 2022. I think so far anyway, in terms of the actual year itself so far, is, I'm not gonna lie, kind of mediocre, especially noticeable about the fact that, well, the beginning portion is once again a bit low, and it might be hard to explain because I know for the fact that I've already mentioned about that particular stuff so many times in the past, so I'm not going to mention more about that ever again, because obviously we're just going to have to move on to the next day, and hopefully we're able to get ourselves a bright future in our hands, well, at least for the most part anyway though. So anyway though, so let's go ahead and get up there, despite the fact that we actually instantly got dropped from that particular red electricity like enemy kind of weirdness to it, despite the fact that we can't kill them because obviously they are quite dangerous. And also the those blue ones as well, which you probably already know what the red and blue variations can do. Obviously the blue ones were able to actually go like whatever one it goes to, and then the red ones will obviously try to follow you. So yeah, you have to be very careful of those red variations most of the time. Oh boy, this is where the secret obstacle courses gets a bit tough though, especially noticeable that this will be the definition of the final time seeing this particular rail track environment, as you can see on the background. So least I'm hoping I can able to actually do this on the first attempt, if possible, despite the fact that I believe the last time that Sonic did manage able to do this stage on the forms of in the original GameCube release of the game. No, I did not mean to hit the ceiling while trying to triple jump! Ah, that was a bad idea. Hey. But hopefully, we got a lot of lives to work with, so at this point I've actually got about 33, or 34, because obviously 0 lives still means 1 chance left, so... Oh boy, this is where it gets really tough though. Alright, so... In this particular obstacle course, if you probably could tell already, is to able to actually you know, trying to utilize... What?! How do I miss that?! Ah, that was a really, really bad jump angle, especially that I, somehow missed that pole by accident. Oh well, third time's the charm, I think, so... Yeah, I honestly have no words to say, because I know that it has been about a week ago since I've actually last touched this game, because, well, pretty obvious of why, is that I just got back from Cyprus, of course, so, anywho though, so let's go ahead and climb up there, and, just try to be careful not to fall off, almost to the point where I've almost fell off just like that. But I will say that, when it comes to the forms of Cyprus holidays in general in the past, that I think, certainly for me though, that the Cyprus in 2022 is a lot more better than the forms of how it does it on, well, if you probably do not know already, that technically the last time we've actually experienced, well, as far as I've already mentioned about this earlier, is the fact that, I did manage to win there back in 2012, and I'm gonna say, that was a kind of a mediocre holiday in my opinion, because I have no idea why, but for some reason, I just didn't seem able to go to the beach all the time. Like, I honestly have no words to say. But apart from the fact that the good thing about that particular year, though, for me, though, is the fact that I did manage to able to play Sonic Battle on the Game Boy Advance a lot of times. So, that's mainly because of how the fact that I always get, you know, quite funny when it comes to, like, the, you know, just trying to able to actually just get a lot of KOs from, Sonic and a gang, but, it knows what it is for me. Alright, so it looks like so far we've got 66 Shine Sprites so far, and, yeah, everything else goes all fine and dandy and everything, despite a couple of deaths, so... Alright, episode 7, Hold It, Shadow Mario. So in this case though, this will be our, 5th time trying to able to actually spray Shadow Mario, whilst we still only got the other 2 worlds to come across into, both Pianta Village and Serona Beach. So, in fact, kind of think about it though, is the fact that I think I've already mentioned about this ever since and during the course of it on last Monday. That basically though is the fact that it's nice able to actually just have a little bit of a difference, because, well, obviously I'm not going to go for the exact same structure all over again, although 100% requirements is still relatively the same, except the fact that with the level choice is actually a lot different than I was attempting to go for. So because of that though, would you just try to wall jump up there, please? Okay, so it's not going to let me wall jump for that wall, but oh man. Okay, there we go. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Ah, there we go. Now we've somehow finally made it, but hopefully it won't be giving me that much trouble though, I don't think, but hopefully we'll try to bump into Shadow Mario just so, despite the fact that he was quite fast, but regardless of such, keep spraying at him and he's down for good. Curses, I won't forget this. So there's the Shine Sprite, as always, and hopefully we're able to obtain it, just like so. So now we're on 67 Shine Sprites, and, well, as far as we already know, that we're basically now onto still the halfway point of, you know what I mean, with the Super Mario Sunshine game portion, in terms of Super Mario 3D All-Stars compilation game. So, anyways, let's go ahead and back up here and head on to episode 8, the Red Coin Fish. So, yeah, basically it's going to be evolving around, going back into the exact same section if you remember from the likes of episode 4, except the fact that now we don't need to worry about the actual huge threat. So in this case though is the fact that we'll once again wear the helmet for the 3rd time since episode 3 and episode 4. So at least to be more alternatively speaking is well, specifically mission 3 and mission 4 most likely. So I think this will be the last time we're going to be able to actually wear this though, because until when it gets to the point whenever we finish up everything in terms of Noki Bay, or in this case, Noki Bay, basically though, that we'll basically move on to the next world, which, I've already said this before, that I'm actually going to be focusing on Pyeongtae Village next, because, well, it might be a bit of a quicker way by doing things a little bit more differently though, but either way though, talk more about that once we get into the first day of July, in this case, the second half of 2022. So, but I digress. Alright, so, oh man, this music is so beautiful to listen to, especially, at least I'm very glad I can able to actually listen to this, not just from YouTube, but also that if you're about to be able to activate the music player album on the Switch version on this, basically though, that you can able to actually listen to that anywhere you go. Well, despite the fact that you need to able to find the correct headphones, because, well, every now and then they seem able to constantly have multitude of headphones from Apple and stuff like that. Like, the actual requirements is to plug into the exact same charging port from the likes of certain iPhones, like iPhone, you know, iPhone 5 all the way up to 13. So, either way though, you probably get the idea about that. So, alright, so let's grab those, and it's actually pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to likely collecting these things, so... And the Shine Sprite is just way down below right there, so, actually, couldn't think about it, there's another thing I want to explain about this as well, that, I suppose that, I think Ray the Flying Squirrel has forgotten to mention about this. That is the fact that, recently, that Mario Golf Super Rush, at least back in new forms of in, the 25th of June, that game is now a year old. So, despite that particular game was actually pretty mixed bag when it comes to Mario Golf fans alike, I still find the game okay, but it's not exactly the best game in the series though. Like, I will still say that Toadstool Tour, or even World Tour as a matter of fact, are actually one of the greatest. Although I would easily top it, you know, Toadstool Tour any day because of unique environments, as well as the forms of a pretty interesting character selection, like, you know what I mean, for instance with the forms of in Shadow Mario makes an appearance for the sake of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, but it does need to be unlocked, by the way, in order to be able to actually play as him, so... But yeah, it has been such a very long time since we've not actually seen Shadow Mario, at least if you want to count this as in the forms of a direct emulated port, so... But I digress, so we'll just keep swimming about just to try to get those blue coins from that particular, just above the water and stuff like that, and even then though, we'll try to able to actually save up the 100 coin Shine Sprite until whenever we not only just trying to collect the rest of the remainings of those blue coins, but also once we're able to actually deal with the secret Shine Sprites first, so... And I think, fundamentally speaking, the first secret Shine Sprite is something to do with this yellow bird, and if you spray enough on him quite a few times, then we should able to actually just, well, get the Shine Sprite like so. Oh, how do I miss that? Okay, there we go. In fact, kind of think about it though, it's actually remarkably similar to when you did that from the likes of Delfino Plaza. So in this case though, yeah, you probably get the idea of how this particular yellow bird functions wise, so... And speaking of such though, I've got a dirty number which is 69, so... But at the very least, once we're able to finish up with the second secret Shine Sprite on this world, then we should probably bump that number into 70, so... Right, back in there again, within exactly the same mission as before, the Shell's Secret. I will say that the Shell's Secret is by far the best mission to able to actually go through multiple tasks to do. Likely, if you ever try to focusing on the main missions first or something like that. Basically, though, you can able to actually do, like, well, in addition to trying to able to deal with the actual bird shine sprite, but also, you know, just trying to able to actually collect the rest of the remainings of the blue coins, and on top of that, the actual, the Shell's Secret, red coin challenge and stuff like that, and also just the 100 coin shine sprite, so that'll be a part of a deal right there. So, anyways, let's go ahead and deal with this, this obstacle course again. Except now, we're gonna have to... Oh, okay. I somehow jumped, or I somehow ground pound, rather, in a pretty awkward, timing and what have you, so... Anyways, let's go ahead and, not to mess things up, but thankfully we didn't, so... Anyways, let's grab that red coin stuff there. So, I'm afraid to tell you for this point, guys, there's not much else I can honestly try to talk about, apart from the fact that, well, ever since about, I suppose I should probably mention about this as well, although despite the fact that Ray the Flying Squirrel has already mentioned about this as well, that, I know for the fact that, recently that Sonic the Hedgehog, he was now 31 years old, ever since in the original Sonic the Hedgehog 1 game came out in 1991, so... Yeah, I can't believe time actually did fly, doesn't it? Well, especially noticeable until when it gets to the point until likely 5 months' time, then Sonic the Hedgehog 2, to be more specifically the 16-bit version of the game, likely in the Mega Drive version, basically though, that game will be a true definition of 30 years old during that time. So, yeah, I can't believe that time itself just went flying by all of a sudden. But, still haven't heard from the likes of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 DVDs about to come out, or the Blu-ray release, but I'm sure enough it will come out during, I would say in August time, if possible, but we'll see. Alright, so we're now on to 70 Shine Sprites, and, well, suffice to say, I think we are, well, not done with this world yet, because obviously we've got few things left, which are obviously the blue coins we still need to collect, and on top of that, the 100 coin shine sprite. So, in fact, this might actually be one of the easiest 100 coin shine sprite in the game, because, well, you might as well get 50 coins onto that section over there, likely, you know, the actual trail of those, regular coins you're about to collect, and also a couple of them in hidden caves and stuff like that. Although as far as blue coins are concerned, these are pretty well hidden, I'm not gonna lie. Although if I somehow miss one of them, then I'll obviously do a massive jump cut to see what specific areas that I've missed, so... But you know, it will continue that tradition, although that we only got about quite a few blue coins left, although mind you, I didn't exactly double check on my checklist though, I don't think. But either way though, we're just gonna have to be able to, you know, grab the most of the coins anyway though, so in fact this might actually be, I don't know, kind of lengthy, but we'll just have to stick around with it, I think, so... I'm not exactly sure if this was actually possible to able to actually get the 100 coin shine sprite on episode 8 though, although to be fair though, I don't usually able to play that mission all that much, apart from the fact that we can able to listen to this amazing underwater segment music in Noki Bay, so yeah, that's that at the very least, so... Anyway, so let's go ahead and double check on these little box crates, so that way we're able to get coins out of these little box crates, like so. And, oh yeah, there's some couple of coins just down there, as you probably already know from the likes of the forms of how it does it on the previous part on this. So, but this time around though, we don't need to worry about just trying to able to re-grab that blue coin again, because obviously the progression is saved, and I get the horrible feeling that my air meter will able to drain a little bit faster than I thought it was, so... But at least unlike any forms of how it does it on Jolly Roger's Lagoon in Banjo-Tooie, that luckily Banjo and Kazooie can able to actually get an infinite amount of air. Although until in the other worlds though, in that game, basically though, they can't able to actually hold the air meter for long enough. So, anyway, so let's go and swim back up if we decide able to. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a bit close one though. But yeah, speaking of that though, is the fact that we might try to able to actually consider trying to do Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, maybe at some point in next month. Because originally we were expecting to able to do that game at some point on spring, but obviously because we've already did manage to tackle through not just by the forms of WarioWare Twisted, but also Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, you know, what the new game just came out for about, jeez, 3 months ago. Jeez, no wonder why time flies all of a sudden. So yeah, for those of you who want to check that out for that Let's Play, then you can. So, by all means, you can able to check that out. So, although, because originally, we were expecting to able to try to deal with, Kirby Star Allies as our new Let's Play, but I think suffice to say for this point, guys, I'm afraid that, I can assure you that most toys has already mentioned about this as well. Unfortunately though, that particular Let's Play of Kirby Star Allies is going to be delayed until next year in 2023. Mainly because, well, we just want to able to make it a bit sense to able to actually tackle for Kirby Star Allies during in 2023 for the sake of the 5th anniversary of the game's release. So, I thought I was able to do that, especially noticeable that, well, thankfully we've already tackled through one Kirby game for the sake of this year so far, so at least that's that. Especially noticeable that, you know, marks the 30th anniversary of the Kirby series, so... Anyway, so let's go in here and try to find as many of those other coins as I think I could do it. I'm pretty sure they, I'm not exactly sure if the yellow birds were able to respawn after able to kill it, but even though I haven't exactly paying attention to the forms of certain situations like that, but hopefully though we'll gonna have to leave it to that. Oh, okay. Just gonna make sure if I don't miss anything for those specific holes there. Well, usually we've already collected most of them during the course of the previous part ago. Well, to be more specifically, ever since... Oh, that was a close one to able to actually land on there. Although, it might actually contain something in there, but let's not focus on that right now. Ah, dang it, I just got hit. Or technically got hurt from that height, so... Alright, so, not doing too bad, I don't think. Well, yeah, I thought it was worth noting for. Oh, and something's worth mentioning is the fact that the My Little Pony Live TV series, as far as the actual show itself, to be more specifically in Canada and the UK country, I'm pretty sure that particular show has been out for 2 years ago now, despite the fact that most people have a lot of negative reactions to that. Although, personally speaking, I still honestly prefer Friendship is Magic a lot more, just because, well, that show was iconic for most bronies out there, even especially noticeable as one of the best shows ever, at least ever since in the 2010s era, so it's kind of a shame that the series never continued though, sadly, because I do miss those times. But that's probably just me anyway though, I might be biased when it comes to likely preferring stuff, you know, so, because everyone's different, you know. Alright, let's see if I can get that blue coin just in here. And I get a feeling that there might be a trap in here, so we'll just be careful not to go there, and I missed that, so... Oh well, there might be another way I can able to grab that blue coin. Although, there's also an alternative way by able to actually grabbing some of the blue coins, and that is that you can able to actually obtain the rocket nozzle to able to reach up there, but honestly I've always attempted to go for the hardcore way by you know, using the actual hover nozzle, because the hover nozzle still rocks in this game, because, well, it's pretty obvious that the reason why most people seem to love this particular, well, flood hover nozzle so much. But I still kind of wish that that thing will make its return, despite the fact that, well, technically it has a brief cameo appearance for not just by the forms within Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but also Super Smash Bros. 4, the Wii U, and 3DS, but also Smash Ultimate as well, and all the other stuff. But anyway, now we've actually access to the Turbo Nozzle, so that way we can able to use that for, let's just say, the only 2 blue coins we can obtain, thanks to the forms of that particular circle graffiti shape. That way we can able to obtain the blue coin from there, so just to make things a bit easier to able to get, whilst getting on the boat, raft, and then basically grab it from there might be a bit tedious, so alright, nicely done. And I think fundamentally speaking that we've almost nearly at the end for those blue coin hunting. Well, almost anyway, because we still got quite a few blue coins left for certain worlds. Specifically, you know what I mean, when it comes to the number 2 worlds coming up. And also that we're still missing on, well, you probably already know, especially noticeable ever since whenever I, you know, keep on exploring for that, you know, Delfino Plaza itself. But, anywho. Alright, so we'll jump up and then go all the way back up again. And, hopefully, though, we're able to actually get that blue coin rather than just trying to enable to need, that particular rocket nozzle so that, actually, is there something in there that I've somehow missed on? Or maybe I've already got it. Yeah, I think I already got that, so. And what about in here? I've already got those, so. There's no point. There's absolutely no point for able to check in there, so. And plus, there's nothing in there, like none of those coins at all, so, I honestly have no idea why I just explore there all of a sudden. Or, kind of thinking about it though, it's the fact that I do apologize for the actual lack of, more infos for the sake of this part today, because, well, obviously I just, you know, got back from the... Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! I somehow managed to able to slid right into that hole opening right there, and able to obtain a blue coin in the process. Oh, that's top notch, I'm not gonna lie, that's super convenient and cool enough. But anyway, now we've actually got that, and the 100 coin shine sprite just now appeared. But before we grab that, however though, I get a feeling that we've only down to 1 blue coin left. If I'm not mistaken here, maybe because, well, then again, it has been about a couple of days ago since I actually just, you know, come back to this. I'm pretty sure we only got 1 blue coin left until we're able to, well, fully completed this entire world of Noki Bay, after all. So, anywho. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, so a bit of a jump cut right there, because I do know exactly where the final blue coin is going to be hiding, and I think I somehow accidentally ignored that from the get-go, whenever I started able to actually doing with more blue coin hunting. So, that would be on, I would say, oh wait, oh phew, that was close. Because I know there might be something in there, so we'll just trying to, you know, hover back and then just keep trying. Just keep trying, that's all there is to it. So, actually kind of thinking about it though is the fact that there was that one particular film I always seemed able to have enjoyed to my heart back in the day, called 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure. I believe that film is also going to be a 2 decades old for this year, and I believe one of the songs in particular was actually in the film, which is Try Again, and that's kind of a catchy tune, I'm not gonna lie. Even it almost get the feeling about the fact that, well, one time when I was quite young, and I was able to listen to that song every single day, whenever we get to the bonus material. Oh! Okay, that's fine, because we ended up in the water anyway, or on the other hand, I took hit, so, whoops. Anywho though, because yeah, I somehow managed able to replay that song every single day back in 2005, for some reason. Maybe because, well, I obviously got the song stuck in my head all the time. So, yeah, in fact, let me know in the comments below for the question of the day. What do you guys think about the films of the 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure? Well, because I enjoyed it, and I think it certainly is without a doubt is one of the greatest Disney direct-to-DVD or direct-to-VHS films, because as far as I'm aware, the art style looks remarkably exactly like the films within the first film, which is a huge plus in my book. And despite the fact that usually fans do like it, or wait a second, I think critics seems to like it, but for some reason for fans out there, I have no idea why fans never seem to keen on it that much. But I have no idea. Maybe it's because of the forms of bias, I suppose. But anywho though, so now we've actually completed Noki Bay right now. So let's double check on the actual thing there. Yep, we have basically 100% everything in Noki Bay right now. So yeah, we only got 2 more worlds left now, which are both Pyeongtaek Village, and also on top of that, the forms of, well, you know what I'm saying. So, anyways, before we end off the video here, let me take care of the forms of another thing I want to do. That is the shine sign, or the yellow bird we have to get rid of. And basically, just like in the forms within Noki Bay, that basically though we can able to squirt that yellow bird quite a few times, and sure enough the shine sprite will appear just like that. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about the forms of that particular conversation from earlier, that technically we didn't do that since earlier on, so jeez, I honestly have to admit it though, I am terribly sorry with the actual confused order for the sake of time, because again, it's been about a week ago since I actually last uploaded anything on the entire channel so far, because again, I just got back from Cyprus, so but hopefully until by that time, until next month anyway though, we can get back on track on the forms of uploading schedules for not just you know, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, but also you know, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and anything else really. So anyway, so now we've actually got that another shine sprite. So anyways, let's obtain the rocket nozzle to able to go up onto that shine gate as we go up, and then hopefully we'll get up to the point where we're able to go to Pyeongtaek Village. So anyway, suffice to say, I think we should probably, well, assuming if we blast all the way up here, then we'll pretty much get the endings off here. So join me next time for more of Let's Play of Super Mario 3D All-Stars and Super Mario Sunshine. We're going to be heading over to the next world, which is Pyeongtaek Village. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Later, fellas.